The more badasses, the merrier, right?
Thank you. I'm ready for action.
Hell yes.
Nigel Cass's meeting will begin soon. Approach the Tower of London when you're ready.
That's it. No more games. Now we both know you have what you want. Just pick it up already. Now, you twat.
Fuck's sake, calm down.
Pick up the pace. Okay. This
Coming
is all
up
I've
in
got.
today's episode of The Upload, we're talking about how Bagley
Albion guards are here. It's a crime.
If we're lucky, word hasn't spread that you've hung up your jackboots. Just try to put on your meek, harmless, broken by the system face. Oh, and don't forget your uniform.
An Albion guard recruited for DedSec. I'm sure they could get us in all sorts of restricted areas.
Looking sharp. Your ex-colleagues won't pay any attention to you unless you let them take a close look.
Gatherings of more than 5 humans is a crime.
Let's find them. Straight away. Drone, initiate search protocol.
See anything here?
Surrender yourself. Failure to comply will result in extreme measures. Halt! Failure to comply will result in forceful intervention. Continuing unlawful activity will result in arrest.
Wait, what was that noise?
Will be restrained. Continuing unlawful activity will result in arrest.
Trail's gone cold. Let's... Requesting backup.
Dispatch, deploying drone swapper in the beams that one who kept diverting relief supplies away from the borough to keep everyone in line for Albion. These days you can do a lot more evil with a spreadsheet than a drone fleet.
Fantastic.
You're in serious trouble now. I'm empty. There's no winning, mate.
Detecting hostile target. Engaging target.
Where's my backup? Ah, watch it! Shit! I'm getting shot at!
A word of caution now we're inside. Any disturbance in here and Nigel Cass will surely cancel his meeting. Avoid being detected by your former colleagues or this operation is a bust.
Nigel won't have anything important on this floor.
You know much more about Cass than I do.
Yeah, I was Albion too, if you hadn't twigged to that. Me and Cass were close once. Looked up to him. He was bigger than life, fam. Literally a tech genius. And I was just a gearhead kid. I wanted to be like him. That's why I joined up.
Seriously?
Didn't find out he was a murderous prick until later.
Dealing with construction. Albion is here to protect you. Just show your fucking ID and be done with it. You're staying somewhere illegal because you're doing shit or shit. That's got to change too.
Especially firearm kind. It seems the police really need
I heard someone saying DedSec was
They better not be just a bunch of terrorists pretending to have followers.
This door clearly requires a security pass.
Fantastic.
Use one of the nearby computers to create your forgery.
Be careful. You don't want to know what Nigel does with trespassers.
fucked when the spaceship just might fuck us all over.
Not helping at all. You know, you been up there lately? There are some parts of the city that
That's what I
need
told
good
you,
work
yeah.
with some heavy
The whole
boots.
damn building, and
You
I had no
understand?
idea.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But there's always the element.
Sure, but I thought we're taking care of them, young lads.
You mean DedSec?
I've heard some talk on the street that they may be.
It'll take some time for the forgery to be ready. To keep you occupied, I dragged up still images and a recording from an internal investigation into Cass Sr.'s death.
I want to see it.
Internal Psych Assessment AS001 Subject Cass Nigel. Mr. Cass experienced a deeply traumatic event when he witnessed the murder of his father, Gareth Cass, CEO of Albion. He began exhibiting symptoms soon after what he frequently described as the random event. Mr. Cass's initial symptoms included insomnia, paranoia, distorted blame, and recurring flashbacks. However, he appears to have channeled his anger and self-described powerlessness into his work to ensure that Albion become, quote, a mechanism for preventing unpredictable violence. It seems somewhat of a mania, edging on psychosis. For me, this raises concerns about Mr. Cass's fitness to run a multinational security company. But I cannot, at this time, make any recommendation beyond continued monitoring, especially considering that I have been asked to close this file.
Well, shit. Cass really isn't right in the head, and they're trusting him with the security of London.
Yeah, well, Nigel's never close to anyone but his dad. And me, I guess. Never had much faith in people, really.
Well, the pass is ready, but rough. If this resistance thing doesn't work out, I doubt you'll make a living as a document forger. Let's give it a go anyway. Nigel Cass awaits.
Blasted romantic about a bunch of sweaty guys with their guns.
I've got nothing against all my favourites
Well,
in order, right?
it's also
Got nothing
racist.
to hide. Go ahead.
So there's that.
Just what tell me. It's only those who in this country are legally
How's it going? Seems a bit tense.
How are you getting on with those lectures? The deadline is coming up. We can do to miss it. He's presenting to the stakeholders right now.
I know, but if I mess this up, then the whole project...
Welcome to Project Themis. Our new autonomous drones. These drones can identify, isolate, and terminate threats before they can do harm. They can go anywhere, see everything. They could kill a man alone in an alley or in a crowd of hundreds with perfect precision. Themis drones can do what humans have always struggled to. Act immediately and decisively. Without your support, I couldn't stand here and tell you, I promise you, that with the launch of Project Themis, London will be the first city in the world to be made truly safe.
Mr. Cass, I was hoping you'd called us all in here today to discuss the ethical issues.
No, it's all right. The Commissioner cares, as we all do. I admire his passion and his dedication. Let's talk ethics.
Well, for one, Themis goes far beyond Albion's mandate. We really should have more government consultation.
I see. Delay the launch so that we can debate and assess the details.
We're missing the human element here. I can get the Defense Minister on the line right now.
Well, if you feel you must. It's the human element that got us into this. No more debate, delay, indecision. Understand this. I will not allow anyone, not even myself, to jeopardize Themis. Now, will our friends at Titus be ready? You are the cornerstone of the project after all. Do you need to consult any outside parties?
No. We'll be ready.
And just in time. Criminals running our streets. Illegals threatening our families. The police commissioner himself. Assassinated by terrorists. Decisiveness is hard. But here's the best part. Once this decision is made, no more will be required of you.
Attention, a building-wide security sweep has been initiated due to document breach.
I warned you about that forgery. Your uniform will help. Don't let them get a close look at you.
How do I get out, Bagley?
The catacombs, fam.
Never seen this toss-up before.
Get on the ground! Oh, now!
Where did you run to?
The cover's gone. Falling back.
Going to investigate. Reloading.
Saw Nigel in action in there, didn't you? Man can be very, persuasive.
Fuck. He's crazed. And anything coming out of that brain case will be crazed, including this Themis project. Fuck's sake! I don't like this. I really don't. What was that?
Fucking hell. Albion's top secret project is an automated killing machine. And it looks like Cass is almost ready to launch. We have to get Themis out of his hands.
I'll prepare a briefing. Will we see you there, Hamish?
Pretty face, not risking, remember? But patch me in. You and me got some scheming to do, Bagley.
DedSec calling. You're up.
Piss easy. I got this. Hell yes. You see all that? Fuck, I'm good at being in DedSec.
You wouldn't easily.
You trying to be nice, Bags? Aw, thanks, mate.
Yeah, he does this sometimes. Best to try and ignore it. Good work.
He managed to conquer London. Pretty much my favourite topic. I could talk for hours about the rise of the AI system. It's easy to forget about its origins. It's so present everywhere we go now. Bagley just kind of blends into the background.
Bagley is the service AI that's present in every optic device. Whether you're using the optic, Bagley will be there. The AI is streamed to your optic from Bloom Central Command Center, and it was first created by Sky Larson, our tech hero, as part of
Suspect reported in your area, potentially armed and hostile.
It's funny, useful, fast. It's a great companion and really just makes life so much easier. I mean, when you look back at all the service AIs that used to exist, they just can't compete. When you ask Bagley anything, there's a quick answer
Any other patrols
and
have eyes on
loads
the
of
suspect,
information
over?
available to you. One day, I let Bagley answer all of my messages for a whole 24 hours.
We are inbound. All units, we are...
Look at that, a safe house. A bit like ours, too.
Maybe one of those old DedSec people got away from Albion and set up down here.
Doubtful. They would have attempted contact by now. This is someone else. Of interest to Albion, apparently. You'd better search the place.
Locked. Whatever this console is hiding, it'll stay hidden until you find the password. Get me some low-level package data from those nearby computers, and I can piece it together. That's a start, but I'll need more. Search the other computers. That's almost done it. Just a little bit more now. Keep looking. Got the password. Now, get back to the console and let's see what it's hiding. I've wiped the data and shored up their security to keep whoever's hiding out here safe from Albion. Least we can do for touching all their stuff.
Find anything interesting, Bagley?
Albion surveillance records, stolen, I assume, for a number of popular online influencers, all staunchly anti-Albion.
Not good.
They're all set to be rehabilitated, which definitely means they're about to have jumper cables strapped to their perineum. Best get moving.
We have a seriously injured officer. Urgent call. Hostile at your location. Responding to the call. Just fired. Over. Control, I'm ready to immobilize the target.
All units, force this suspect to stop.
There's our suspect. Suspect cleared the check.
Where did they go? Shit.
Received. Returning to HQ. Over.
Bagley, what you got for me?
A list of what Albion consider high-value targets that are threats to the peaceful running of London. See here, a journalist, and this one runs a community shelter. Good God, bar your doors.
WT fuck?
All suspected of sowing rebellion or exhibiting tendencies towards... Albion is systematically arresting people even before they rise up. Joke's on them. This list can actually help us find like-minded allies willing to help us. Well done.
I'll start the briefing whenever you're ready. Here's what we know about Nigel Cass. He's rolling out something called Project Themis. The lack of information on its own is worrisome, but what little we do know is Cass wishes to remove the human element from law enforcement.
We also know he's partnered with Titus, which is never good. Titus does other work with Albion. Nasty shit like autonomous weapons, human targeting algorithms.
So Titus is our best lead to fill in the blanks on the secret project, but their security is notoriously difficult to crack. So Hamish has proposed an intriguing solution.
Albion's been working on a new microdrone, something my contact told me about. That shit's not even in production yet, but if we get the plans, we can manufacture our own.
To get by Titus security?
Exactly. They're weird as fuck. Supposed to do maintenance on Albion's other drones, but the smallness of them means they can slip into places nothing else can.
Well, there we have it. Our next step is to infiltrate the Albion drone manufacturing lab and get our hands on schematics.
And then you lot will have a fun little gadget to break in the Titus. Love it. I'll shoot you the location. Be careful. Albion doesn't like to share his toys.
What's a vinyl for movie nerds anyway? VHS tapes? It just has a richer aesthetic quality. Ugh, fuck off.
bunch of people going at your funerals. The rockets will come over to you.
Carry your identification cards at all times. It is yours.
You're coming up on the Albion drone facility where the micro drone is being developed.
Ruby, you're gonna need to disable the security system protecting the R&D lab.
Security's down in the R&D lab. The plans for the microdrone will be in there somewhere. I've downloaded the schematics. You can leave whenever you like.
Engaging target.
Now that we have the schematics, we can make micro-drones of our very own.
Better move fast on that, Bags. We need to get into Titus ASAP. Shut down Project Themis before Nigel decides to launch. And with what he was saying, we don't have much time.
There's a potential recruit you may want to check out. Pushing your location.
You know what's fucked up? Just by stopping to chat with me, they put you on a list. But it doesn't have to be that way.
You're saying you're with DedSec? I could use the help.
DedSec? Course not. Wink. So what's the situation?
Clan Kelly has crossed the line and needs to be reined in. They are killing with impunity. Enemies, rivals, critics, no one safe.
Mate, I'm sorry, that's awful.
There are two bastards that run their death squad, but the Met won't touch them.
Hey, if the police don't do the legwork, we will. We're gonna put those dicks away.
It's worth a try. Take care of this for me, and I'll make it worth your time.
I've got coordinates for the two suspects. Scrape their optic data. That should give us more than enough to incriminate them.
Right, okay.
I can hack optics. Yeah, no, I told him. Yeah, my friends, your family. What am I gonna do? No, so you just have to. Yeah, so that's exactly what it said. Just show it.
Again and again, so many times, before you want to find an hammer and just bash it.
Right. I've rested enough. Let's kick some ass.
Everyone loves a good scar. You're only getting cooler.
One of the gangsters whose optic data we're looking to scrape is nearby.
Definitely not. Stop! I'm sorry, I won't do it again. I'm fucking here! You're not so tough now, are you? Boy, what are you looking at? Wait, big shot.
Please, I don't want trouble.
Oh, no trouble, eh? Too fucking bad. This is clan
That's the target. Should be hackable.
I was just wondering, like, what's inside this thing?
That's one criminal scraped. Now let's give their friend a good scraping too, and then maybe their mum. No one will be left unscraped. No one.
Spider's got fuck off. Lock it.
Both of their optics are squeaky clean. They're smart.
Shit!
Did I underestimate these goons? Is there a lesson in this about humility and... Oh, no, never mind. I've traced their comms back to a remote server. I'm still amazing.
We should check it out. Might learn something.
Complex, 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 complex. Dreams, passions, hopes, ambitions. You're complex, so we're complex. Complex. New clothing for the new Britain.
Reminder, the criminals we're investigating have a server at this location. That's the target. Should be hackable.
You're a lifesaver.
All units, possible suspect or suspects reported near your location.
Move into the hostile's location.
I've identified an armed individual.
We're on their tail. Over. In pursuit of the target.
Transfer complete.
Control, we have a visual on the suspect. Any sign of the target? Anyone?
Suspect is unsighted. Unsighted sweeping area.
Scanning for potential threats.
Hey, we just sent you a proper shitload of evidence on those Kelly dicks. Should be enough for the Met to do something.
Excellent. You were as good as your word.
Honestly, if you want to repay us, why don't you just join up? You seem...
I'm in.